Hey guys, today I'm making another commentary style video. I got some Tricky Towers gameplay in the background because I don't know, I'm pretty bad at it, so don't question why I'm so bad in the comments. Just forget it, just watch it and listen. So today I'm doing a commentary video on game shops and why they're good and bad, because there's a lot of reasons they're good and a lot of reasons they're bad. So basically, the good thing about game shops is you can go and buy pardon me, most games. Like sometimes when they're really new, they're not quite in the shop yet, but a lot of the time you'll be able to find a game that you want and you can buy it. Now a lot of game shops are good and a lot of them are bad, because there's one called CEX, which is really good, and then there's one called Game, which is also pretty good, but they're both good for their own reasons. So basically, I found that Game has a lot more games that you might want, got more popular games, whereas it's got this weird trade pricing, which I'll explain in a minute. Like all game shops, well, most of them have it, but not all of them do it good. So basically, my first point though is prices. Sometimes most of the things in game shops, like most of the games, are quite overpriced. Or like say you go to buy something else from there, it costs a lot of money. Especially like say when GTA 5 was new, about 60 to 70 quid to buy it. There's games that are really old, like Overwatch, which are still like 40 quid in some shops for some strange reason. But like some don't do that bad prices, but sometimes they're really bad prices, like well too expensive. When the game's gotten a bit older, it does tend to go down in price a bit, so you don't have to pay so much to get your game, but still, it's not the best. Another thing is the sell prices. So you could go in and buy a game for 60 quid. The next day, you can go back to the shop, like say you didn't like the game or something. You could go back the next day and try and sell a £60 game to them. They'll probably buy it off you for about a fiver. That's £55 been lost because you've took it out its case and put it in your PlayStation. Like one time I had this game, still was in the wrapping and everything. Like I bought it, and it was still in the wrapping. Oh no, it wasn't me, it was someone else, but they had a game, it's still in the wrapping. They took it back, right, it was a new game, it was worth like 60 quid. I gave them like 4 quid for it. It's like, just do it right. But then, but that's in-store credit, which is fairly giving like 4 quid. It's still bad, but that's £4 to spend in stores. If you want to sell them the game back, you'll get about £2 if you're lucky for a game that could cost upwards of £80. Like, it's stupid. Fair enough, they have all of it in stock, but at least give you a tenner for a game. Like, if a game's worth more than 20 quid, you should get at least £10 for it. But enough of that and how stupid that is. Another thing is, like, in some of them, this isn't the case with all of them, but in some of them, there's different stations for different things. So like, there's trading in, which is what I was on about before, where you get a bit of money in store. Then there's a station for buying them. Just put it in one. Like, fair enough, it creates different queues, but say you're literally there just to do one thing, it means you've got to wait for loads of people. You still have to wait if there was a one queue, but then you might be able to do other things in that queue instead of having to queue up. Go, like, if you wasn't just trading, say you wanted to trade in and buy a game, you wouldn't have to trade in, go away, get your game, go back to a different queue and queue up again. You could just do it all in one if they didn't do that, like separate queuing things. And also the queues in some of them are really complicated. Like, They zigzag everywhere, you just don't need it, just have a straight line. It's weird. Right, one last thing is, a lot of them have like these special card things. So like, say I'm in game, I could get a game card, which keeps points on it, but they never proper work. Like, you have to have that card with you, or they're not really going to accept it. You can do this thing on your phone where you've got your game card thing, but that barely ever works. If you're lucky, you'll get it to almost work. So then you've got to be fussing about when you could get about, and it's only a little bit, like you'll probably only get about a $5 off your game or something, if you go there a lot. But still, they could just like not do that. Like, they could just make it a thing that you scan, pardon me, on your phone, like a QR code. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but they should make it actually work rather than make it be a piece of crap. So that's game shops, which they're good because you can buy games, but they're also bad because they exploit you pretty much. They know you want that game, or they know you want to get rid of that game, so they'll do whatever the hell they want with the prices to get you to like actually buy it. Well, because you want to buy it already, to get money out of you buying it is what I mean. But I'm gonna leave this video here. So comment, like, subscribe. See you in the next video.